Hi guys, and welcome to the Toxic Footy Chats. My name's Jordan, and today I'm joined by Socks, Luge, and Ale. Ahead of tomorrow's game, we're going to take a look at all our opinions on how Chelsea and United are going to do this season. So, where do you guys think they're going to finish this season?
I think it's tough because I think they're very similar. I think Chelsea should finish higher because if you look at last season, we finished the same points, and Chelsea have improved their squad it's been a madness in the transfer window. And United, we didn't have a good window. So I think Chelsea should finish higher with the players they have, but I think United will because Chelsea's defense is...
The thing with that is, Chelsea have invested better, they've had a better transfer market, obviously. United failed to sign a centre-back, a right winger, and centre-back and a right winger, which we needed. But the problem with Chelsea, and it was alluded to last week, integrating 6 new players into a team is tough. And it's tough as an inexperienced manager. Yeah. Now you're looking at Lampard, he's good, but he's inexperienced.
Okay.
But he's inexperienced, so it's tough to do that. And I also think United's squad last season, at the end of the season, was better.
Facts.
So yeah, I think it'll be very close. Very close again. But I don't know. I think United might tip it.
No, listen. No. I think we'll finish higher purely just because of our squad depth.
Yeah.
You guys don't have centre backs. If one of your mains get injured, it's over. Like you have Twanzebe, who you guys are raving about, and
we don't have a main centre back anymore.
We had to play a centre back who hadn't played for 10 months on
and
Tuesday.
he's doing well, but if he gets
played
injured,
well, but we're done.
it's over. Your midfield as
He
well.
should never have been playing that game.
But it's not like stacked like Chelsea is. For Chelsea we have Mount and Havertz.
Our midfield is our strongest part.
Your attack, you have no. I mean, you can't bring on Dan James. If you need to win a game.
I've seen this.
Apparently he's a bit of a naughty boy.
Why?
They started taking him out of the squad.
No, so he had the incident in Iceland on the England squad. Then they say he's injured now, but apparently he's not been behaving. He's been cutting late a bit.
Been good recently, but I think Oli and the more experienced Oaks like Rashford and them, I think they'll chat to him.
Yeah, especially
But also
Rashford.
the problem with a manager like Oli, I think he doesn't have that leadership to sort of buckle down and tell. Not as much as I'm not saying Lampard does. I'm not saying Lampard does.
When he came in, he changed the whole mentality of the club. Oaks started wearing suits to games again. Oaks had.
Yeah, but
he brought the United culture back.
No, that's fair. But I don't think.
Culture at Chelsea.
So he comes in, he makes you wear suits, and now he's the answer.
No, but that's an example.
I just personally don't believe that.
Okay, Ale?
I don't believe he can clamp down on a player and say you better arrive at training on time. Whereas
facts.
but he's not the same. I don't think he has that edge to him. I'm saying from what I've seen. I'm not saying Lampard does, but I'm saying if he was playing under like a Pep or a Mourinho or a who else? Fergie in his day, Ancelotti.
Oh, he was playing under Fergie.
Like those Oaks can tell a player, be here, do this. I'm not taking any nonsense. Whereas
I think Oli can.
I don't know so much.
I don't think that's Oli's problem. The only problem he's going to face is you got 2 to 3 games a week. You don't have depth.
You don't.
If you lose Bruno, it's done.
Mata, do you see?
It's done.
I want to say it's done.
I don't know.
It's difficult though. Mata has that ability.
Even Van der Beek.
Yeah,
but a lot more difficult.
It is difficult.
It is.
I think we have players that can set up. Like I think Donny. I think he's been sick. I don't know why we don't.
I don't know why.
I think he's been sick.
He's been bought,
to
but still, when you guys were down, I think to Palace, you bought him on a bit late. Brighton, you guys bought him on late. Spurs was you guys were losing, but even then, you make a
no, but that's Spurs.
It was just fair. That's fair. But I'm saying you've bought this player for 35 mil, you must use him. Yeah. Put him in the team.
No, but I think Van der Beek was a big Pogba replacement because we've all heard
Pogba's going to leave.
We've all heard rumors.
He's going to Madrid.
He wants to go to Madrid.
You can't say I want to go to another.
I don't have a problem.
But Hazard left.
Yeah, but look at him now. He's fat as fuck.
No, so I think Van der Beek, because he's 23, he's still young. I think he was obviously he's going to be a part of our squad this season.
Yeah.
But I think he was also very much
A future signing.
Depth signing as well.
Pogba replacement, you know what I mean?
And he'll be integrated into a starting X.
So, and he will come
Can we
in.
just say Donny's
No, Donny's. I think he's unreal. From what I've seen,
When Pogba didn't start against Newcastle, why don't you bring Donny on? If he's
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But you know what I don't have a problem with that is, Oli against Newcastle and against Paris, tactically he got it perfect.
Definitely.
Fair, but also
about Oli doesn't have tactics. He switched formation in game, but for me it blew my mind.
It was great. It was great. That's why I don't have a problem
He
with
did
it.
have tactical masterclasses.
No, we are, but also.
In the season.
and his tactics against
Yeah, but he's been.
But Spurs was.
But we were 2-1 down. We were 2-1 down against Spurs, right? We were actually playing well.
And then the
Martial got the red, and then
And it fell apart, yeah.
our team was awful. No, it was awful.
Let the club down because he wasn't even.
He wasn't. Yeah, he didn't care. He didn't care.
I saw a clip of him talking to Rashford, and he was saying that he agrees with the red. I don't know if you saw that clip, or there was like a side camera, and he was saying, "No, Rashford, it's not a red for."
You see, you can agree with the ref, but you have to fight for your team. No matter what, it can be a blatant red, but you have to. Yeah, 100%.
Obviously, the team like morale went down, and he was sat there quiet.
That's why.
Fucking trying to spray balls like he's prime
So
Gerrard.
do you think Bruno should be your captain?
Yes.
150%.
Yeah, I agree
Yes.
there. I think the thing is, the Oaks love him. The team loves him, and he can lead them. When you guys are losing or the chips are down, he's there and he pushes, and he'll tell the team, "Let's get this win." Whereas Maguire will say, "Oh, Oaks, it is what it is.
And
we can't
also,
do anything from
I
it."
think we'll free Maguire. I'm not saying he's the best centre back in the league.
It is,
But it's a lot.
to be
a
signed
lot.
by United for 80 mil. Firstly, that enough. You have to fill up. You have to live up to your expectations there. And then a season later, you're captain,
Half a season
and you have no experience with that kind of stuff.
No, exactly. I think it will free Maguire up a lot.
It's
Maguire needs another partner though, but I think it will free him up a lot. And Bruno
is a captain.
that player.
Bruno also on the pitch, he tells players where to run, he tells them where to pass.
And he has that
Why
fire.
does he know English though? Does he speak English properly?
English is good.
Okay, you see that's if his English is good, then there's no
Thiago
doubt.
Silva, yeah, my
No,
brother.
Hey, listen,
Thiago Silva.
Chelsea spoke in French and we kept the clean sheet
That's
4-0
retarded,
after we
man.
spoke in French.
And also
If it
3-3
works, it
against
works.
the worst team in the
4-0 against
league.
the team you guys lost to.
Okay, but
We don't talk about United. United suck.
Not anymore.
Sucked.
We're on the up,
Past
we're on the
tense.
up.
Yeah.
The first 3 games we were awful.
Okay, next question we're going to look at is Lampard versus Oli. Okay, we'll start with you, Sox.
Look, both of them are really inexperienced. We can both agree there.
I think they're very similar.
I don't know. I think Lampard has the edge because of how good Lampard was as a player. So let's be honest. No. But like it's levels, and Lampard I feel has that brain for the game where Oli didn't, you know, and that's why I think he can.
I think Lampard just has a better pull than Oli.
That's a big thing as well. No. Lampard. If you go.
And because Havertz was offered £350,000 a week.
But
you would get that from United. You would get that
But
from
United went in for him.
But I'm saying, if you look at all the signings we made, it's Lampard gave me a call. He told me about his project, the big picture, all that.
But also,
and he said, and who did Oli sign?
No, you can't shout about Oli. Jadon Sancho wanted to come to Manchester United.
That's fair, but I don't think it was up to.
No,
they do. But it's because
2 days ago, United announced a £70 million loss, 70 million more pounds in debt. The Glazers took out another 23 million in dividends.
Yeah, no, it is.
How can the club
I
run
don't
like
blame
that?
Ole for not signing Sancho. That's definitely the club's
He
fault.
wanted
but
to be there.
if Sancho had come, I don't think it was up to Ole. I don't think it was. Like you guys say.
But it's the picture at United. We have a young team that's exciting.
Yeah, but
you just have to convince people to come to Chelsea because we got Lampard. But Oaks want to come to United.
The name.
They do. They want to
sign
come to
7
United.
top class players and you say we can't get players.
No,
that was Oaks. Let's be honest. That was old. You still have that.
We pay stupid money.
No, we're not. You guys pay a lot, but you're smart with it. United pay a lot,
and they're not smart.
retarded.
I think that thing about United being the club that everyone wants to go to, I agree with that. Chelsea also though.
I don't
Chelsea,
think anymore, though.
that's my big point.
It's still the biggest.
10 years ago, if you had told any player on the planet, let's go to United, he'd be there in a second.
But what I'm saying is right now, you can't lie, at the end of last season, the picture at United looked gorgeous.
But now it looks bad.
Now it's,
It does, but also...
but the picture at Chelsea also looked great.
And
Now it
So
looks better.
it looks even better now. So if this thing about it's United, anyone would go to them. It's not necessarily that anymore. Now it's but you can also say Chelsea. You can also say players would go to Chelsea. The club itself, but the new project.
Won everything, not choose to go
Liverpool are
Yes, because Liverpool
just
are
as big.
going to go to Liverpool, win trophies, win Champions League.
but the thing is, Liverpool and United's names are the biggest in English football.
Okay, but
top 5 biggest
Yeah, but
in the world.
I can agree there. I'm not going to say Chelsea's top 2 in England, but the thing is that that's your history. That's not necessarily where your club is at now. I feel like
Yes, I
where your
agree.
club is now isn't this thing of
Did we finish higher than Euros last season?
On goal difference.
But it's so higher. United
folks. If we start,
We can't qualify. Let me ask you this. You take Rashford out your team this season. You can't bring in Van der Beek, you can't bring in Telles, you can't bring in anyone. You lose your best player. You think you're going to qualify for Champions
But
League?
that's such a stupid question.
But
it's not.
We lost Hazard, who was our best player for 7
And,
years. We couldn't buy anyone, and we still were in top 4.
But look at this league last season.
Exactly, look at the league. You guys were
Besides, we were
You lost
bad.
12 games last
you
season.
guys were better than us because you
You
scored
did.
2 more goals.
But
You
Oaks.
lost 12 games last season. That's mad.
We had
to make top 4. lose
Okay,
by 12
but let me tell you something, and you guys are going to say it's not a valid point, but when a team plays Champions League compared to
It's not good.
Oaks,
But how is that our last season's problem?
because I know what you're trying to say is in we qualified for Champions League the season before that, but when your players are playing on a Wednesday night and you're playing your starting. You're playing your starting 11 that you're going to play on the weekend compared to when you're playing on a Thursday night and Andreas Pereira is scoring 3 a game. It's different.
Wait. We went a lot further into the
Europa League, my
But
brother.
we were still playing our first team. I don't care if it was the
You weren't playing first team properly, not proper first team.
At the end of the
Your
season.
first team.
Yes.
But yeah, we were.
Okay, but then let me also ask you this. If Oli is a good manager, how can he get to 3 semi-finals and not win 1? Against Lampard, one of them was as well. The other one was a Europa League.
For one.
And the other one was a
No.
Carling
We
Cup.
should have won that game against Sevilla. We definitely
We
should have.
should. We played
Yeah,
so
but,
much better.
We had defensive errors in that game that cost us the game.
And-
Yes, but the
And
thing
we
is,
had a keeper
okay,
that
but
cost us
look,
12 goals last
it's
season.
your fault for buying him. What? Anyway,
Yeah, no,
Oh,
honestly.
Maguire, who makes the defense?
Last season we had the third best defense in the league. I'm not
Are you
complaining.
saying 3 semi-finals is not decent for Ali?
No, it is decent. It's no. That's I'll say it is decent for
But
United,
you're looking at United of Fergie.
No, I'm looking at you. If Mourinho was there, you're telling me he's not making one of those
But
finals.
you can't compare Mourinho
If
to
Van
Ali.
Gaal was there, you're telling me he's not making one of those finals.
Okay. This isn't Ali versus Mourinho. This is Ali versus Lampard.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just asking because Lampard got to one of those finals.
He lost
against
it
Oli.
as well.
Yeah, but he got there.
He lost it.
yeah. But the thing is, he got there, Oaks.
Okay, let's move on.
But listen, if Oak's saying Ali's a PE teacher, Lampard's a janitor.
Okay, fair. Okay, next
Facts.
question.
They're so
Need to
simple.
keep it going. Combined starting next up. We're going to start with, we're going to do goalkeeper, or is it okay?
It's Kepa.
Yeah, no, okay, 100%. Like there, we can't argue.
Okay,
With that
so
big grant.
let's go
Are we saying
left back.
potential or like
No.
If you were the manager, who would you
Yeah.
start?
Okay, fair.
Tomorrow who you
Left
start?
back.
Luke Shaw.
Chilwell?
Luke Shaw, all day.
Look, Chilwell and Shaw can do brilliantly what the other can't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Luke Shaw,
No, just say.
Luke Shaw's defensive abilities is good. It's good.
It's a United fan laughing at.
Hey?
Right, okay, look.
But Chilwell's defensive ability is
It's
good.
Oh, you
Have you
bet.
guys seen Chilwell play this season?
Yes.
I haven't seen him mess up once in
Okay.
defense. He's been solid.
Okay.
He's caught out of position very, very
No,
often.
this season not once. This
Shaw was caught out of possession
Possession.
twice. twice in a position, twice in a row against Spurs.
Okay, but we're also man down, so he has to...
No, but still, your full-backs were playing left wing and right wing. That was,
Spurs game was...
but I'm saying this season, if you've watched Chelsea play, Ben Chilwell has literally not stepped a foot wrong in the defence.
He's probably been the best left back in the league so far.
And best defender in our team, no jokes. He's been against...
Shaw is so underrated.
I'll give you
Against PSG,
I'm
Against PSG, we started with the back five. He played left centre back. Midway through the second half, we took off 10. Good, I'm saying he's a versatile player. He can play left centre back. He was class. We took Tellers off, he then moved to left back, he was good going forward, and he was still good defensively.
But in a back three, it's easy to not, like, I'm not taking it away from him.
Can Chilwell play left centre back? In a back three?
Can, but it doesn't. But
No, he can't.
okay, but are we discussing which player can play left back and left centre back?
I'm just saying Luke Shaw's defensive
Shaw is so
ability.
versatile because he can play left centre back. Oaks didn't get a sniff of goal. He can play left back. Bomb forward,
But
and
left-
still come back and defend against the PSG side who finished second in the Champions League.
But you can't entirely put all his defensive ability on when he played left centre back against PSG in a five back. Because if I put David Luiz in a five back, David Luiz looks like prime Maldini.
I'm saying he's so underrated, but
You can say he's underrated. I can say if he's underrated, that's fair.
he was also, but he was. They didn't get
And the same thing happened-
If you saw Chilwell on Tuesday against Sevilla as well, so I'm not saying he's underrated or is wrongly underrated.
Maybe it's opinion because you're a Chelsea fan. But I think if you're comparing them, it's very similar.
Yeah, but I'm giving Luke Shaw, I'm giving Ben Chilwell the edge.
Okay, fine.
And-
Move on to centre backs.
For me, it has to be Silva. I think his experience, what he's won. I think he's still a top class defender. And for me, I know he's only played one game, but I got to back my boy Axel.
You see,
Oaks.
I promise you,
Did you see Abe Jones obviously been watching because Chelsea played on Tuesday night?
he was and
Kylian Mbappe, who is probably the fastest player in the world,
He kept
Zebe kept him.
Zuma, do you know how fast Zuma is?
But I'm sorry, Zuma makes too many mistakes.
Oaks carry on saying Zuma makes too many mistakes. Last season, more errors leading to goal.
Not leading
Van
to
Dijk,
goals. He makes too many
like what
mistakes.
mistakes? Like what? Like
If he makes a mistake and they don't score, who cares?
But it's,
that's like you guys carry on saying
I'm not taking
you guys, but you carry on saying
Mistake and gets back. How many times has he made a
there's
mistake?
not a chance Zuma's going to
Okay, wait.
win.
How many mistakes has Maguire led to goals?
Did you see his game against Spurs?
That's why, bud.
no Oaks. I'm telling. The thing is, you can say who cares if they score or not, but then you guys earlier just said. Bruno's, and I'm not roasting Bruno here, but I'm saying you guys say, yeah, he makes 5 bad passes, but the one's an assist. Okay, Zuma makes one. No, but it's not because his errors aren't leading directly to goal. Maybe he makes a pass that goes out of play, but then what? They get a throw in.
But it's different because are you saying you want your centre attacking midfielder to play a safe ball or to find Rashford running? To find Martial or Greenwood running?
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not criticizing Bruno's
But I'm just saying
thing.
it's different comparing a mistake by an attacker to
Do you care? So let's say your cam plays that pass and it gets intercepted and the other team's on the counter now. And then it's the same error as if Zuma, let's say, passes a ball out of play by mistake and then they have a throw in.
I can give you Zuma because
I'm not. Zuma never.
Because our defense is.
Twanzebe. He's played one game.
Okay, the thing is, if you tell me in 10 games you want Twanzebe, I'm going to say, okay, that's fine, that's your opinion. But he plays well once in a back five against PSG and also like over Zuma, definitely over Zuma. It
But you comparing him to Neymar and Mbappe.
doesn't matter.
Okay, we need
But
to
I'm
move
saying,
on to...
I'm saying, me personally, I would have Axel in my team just because I mean,
Yeah, that's fair. I'll give that to you.
I think he's got world class potential.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
fine.
right back.
I'll say Wan-Bissaka at the moment, but I think Reece James is better.
James,
I think James is a baller.
James
He's
is
very underrated.
offensively is 15 times better than
Much.
and defensively he's
I'm
worse.
15 times better than Wan-Bissaka going forward.
Yeah, fair. No, that's it.
No, the thing is, I think both right backs are very young, right?
Yeah.
They're both young. They both still have to develop. Wan-Bissaka defensively, he's
Unreal.
nearly got it all. He just has to get that positioning.
His
but
positioning is
nearly-
not great.
But he's nearly got it all defensively.
That's why I put Wan-Bissaka in.
He needs to
But
develop going
if
forward.
James develops his defensive abilities properly, then I'll put him in. But at the moment, I'm putting in Wan-Bissaka as well. I'm not.
It's an argument for the next 3 years.
James and Wan-Bissaka, I think you can choose either or. I think I'd be happy with
If you put
I
either
think
or,
it's
it's,
an argument for the next 3 years.
but it's not even like an argument. It's just
No,
it's
like
really
debate.
just what
Okay,
you
just a
prefer.
chat,
What you
yeah.
prefer.
So for now, Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, we say one.
Defensive mid.
Kante. No one can say anything else.
But I'll play
Two CDMs.
and Pogba next to him.
So it's okay.
So I'll play Kante Pogba.
Okay, well, we playing 4-2.
4-2-3-1. Yeah.
Same as me.
And
4-2-3-1.
we're playing Kova instead of
I
Pogba.
just think.
But
Oh,
I
if
think
you-
you can compare Kovacic and Pogba.
I think it's
Pogba hasn't played for 5 seasons.
I think Kovacic is very underrated. I rate him.
I think he was like the second best centre mid in the league last season.
Can he pass like Pogba?
100.
No.
Oh, have you seen? No. Okay. Not exactly like Pogba.
No one passes like
Let me
Pogba.
ask you this. Pogba 5 years ago, take it better. Pogba he hasn't gotten better. Let me finish. Sorry, let me finish. He hasn't gotten better. There's no way we can deny that. To an extent, he's gotten worse. So how can you sit here and tell me that Pogba is better than Chelsea's best player?
Okay, listen. Oaks, when. Okay, wait this.
So he popped the
Man, he's looking after
Okay, wait,
Oaks.
Oaks. In 2018, even in the international games, when Pogba played next to Kante, Pogba was phenomenal.
But when he did,
No, that's a lie.
That's not fair because.
No, because Kante allows Pogba the freedom to play his game.
Okay, let's look at aspects of Kova versus
Dribbling
Pogba.
Pogba, I'm sorry.
No. There I will argue.
Pogba has so much flair.
Flair, what? So he flicks the ball
Okay,
away
wait,
three
let's
times.
go aspects. Strength.
Okay, yeah, fair. Pogba.
Passing.
Shooting.
Passing.
Passing.
Pogba by fuckloads.
Defending. Cover. 100%.
Take defending.
Pressing, and what do you want in your sentiment? Just because Pogba has
Okay,
flair.
so it's 3-2.
Shooting straight.
You don't need shooting.
We haven't seen Pogba do
Yeah,
that
that's-
consistently for 5
No,
years.
you're lying because last season after lockdown, when
He
we were.
played 6 games and he scored 1 goal. Now I must put him in my
But
team.
when Cover doesn't score, it's not a problem. When Cover doesn't score, no, but his game is so different. That's what we're saying.
He's a baller. I'll say he's unreal. But I think any manager, if you give Kovacic or Pogba, they're choosing Pogba.
Yeah,
Yes, but not at United, because Pogba at United.
We're not talking combined
Yes,
ever.
but at United.
But
what Pogba's
if you
done at
ask
United
me-
are worse.
if you ask me for an 11 tomorrow, I'm not putting Pogba in over Pogba.
If you
I gave you Zuma, I gave you Chilwell.
Pogba this
I'm not
season has been
taking
dog
anyone.
awful. I'm taking Pogba, you can take Pogba.
No, so on paper, we're putting Pogba, but you guys say Cover. Bruno.
Go to attack.
Cam.
Bruno, you can't even chat to me about that.
Bruno, I'll put Bruno. Fair, yeah, I'll put Bruno.
Okay, right wing.
Pretty.
Pulisic.
Yeah, I would move Pulisic right now. I think
Yeah, because he plays on the left, but I'll put him right.
Left wing,
I think he'll play
Rashford.
anywhere in the 3. I think he's unreal.
Left wing Rashford
Yeah, definitely.
and
Rashford,
striker Werner.
I would give
And I do think last season, maybe not on the same level, but Oaks, Marshall was quality.
He was good.
But you are okay, that's last.
his hold-up play and his dribbling and his goals.
But also,
Yeah,
George,
he was
the
good,
thing
he was
with United
He
is,
got 17 goals last season, and he was injured for a large part of the beginning.
and he was playing with,
And he was injured for the large part.
but Tammy's out striker. Martial has to be developed into a striker.
But he
last
played
season.
striker the whole season. I don't care if he was.
Look,
last season was Tony Marshall's first season where he
As a
got
striker.
consistent
No.
minutes, played in his position.
And
First
it was Tammy's
season.
first season in the Premier League, and he
But I'm not chatting about Tammy, I'm just saying.
No, I think Marshall is class, but I would
Ice cold,
I
Tammy
called
Marshall.
Marshall has less goals than Zuma. But anyways, we won't speak about that.
To finish, okay, yeah, last point.
No, it's fine.
So to finish off, let's get score predictions for tomorrow.
Fuck, I think I can go either way. I think it's either going to be like a 1-1, or I think United will edge it 2-1. Personally.
Yeah, I think United will edge it, but it's going to be, I think,
gonna be a
in
tough,
my
tough
opinion, a
game.
2-2 or maybe a 3-2 United. But the thing with Chelsea is they are so good going forward in the first half.
Very good, very good.
Yeah,
So
we
if
do that.
United can hold out for the first half, I think we'll definitely win.
I think if we start Maguire, we lose.
Yeah.
Because I think he's had such bad form recently, and
He's just out of. He's not mentally there.
Werner, Pulisic, Mount. They are. You've got
Twanzebe has to play. Twanzebe has to
I think it
play.
has to be Axel and Victor, definitely.
First name basis, eh?
You know.
Victor.
I know them like that, don't worry. But the thing is, I have to, because Maguire, I think he brings the team around.
Yeah, at the moment
But
he'll
also,
definitely bring it
but
down.
Maguire is at a point, such a low point in his career,
Yeah.
like mentally, no confidence.
It's like Kepa.
So I think if Axel and
Lindelof.
plays with Aaron and maybe Tellez or Shaw.
It's Alex, not Teles.
Alex.
Oh, can I just say something? Teles going forward looks.
He's brilliant. He's brilliant going forward.
Those deliveries he was giving in.
Yeah,
Those deliveries he was giving in.
No,
From the corner, I was like, but I haven't seen a corner like this.
No, he's
since.
brilliant going forward. I'll give him that.
It was crazy.
But the thing is, so I think if Maguire starts, we lose or we draw. If Axel starts with Lindelof and he performs like how he, because I mean we haven't seen him consistently playing well, but I mean when I saw him against PSG, I was like, wow.
No, like he looked like he was a
looked
like a
31-year-old centre back
With
prime of his
experience.
life, in the best
But
form.
John,
like-
listen, I'm calling it. I think it's going to be 2-1 to United, and Dan James scores the winner.
If he scores the win, I'm not watching football ever again. I will
I
not.
think it depends on the first half for me. If we go in 0-0, 1-1, something like that, I think United will win 2-1, 3-2, something like that.
Dan James mustn't touch a ball like that.
But if,
Yeah, that's
but
risky,
if
yeah.
Chelsea have a 1 or 2 goal lead going into the half, I
Yeah, I
think
think you also win.
you'll win, or maybe a 2-2 draw. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say, look. The thing is, when we verse United, I always feel confident, and then somehow United beats us.
Terrible.
So
And it's only against a big team.
yeah,
He
realistic.
lost to Liverpool.
Yeah, that's fair.
the last-
Realistically, as a Chelsea fan, I'm gonna say 3-2 Chelsea.
I think there's more pressure on you, Oaks, though, because
Yeah,
Lampard
100%.
has spent big money, and
And he needs
if
to perform now,
if
yeah.
he doesn't get results against the big, because honestly, like the results haven't been good. West Brom drew, Southampton drew.
Yeah, it's poor,
that's
it's poor.
So I think he has something to prove where he spends all this money now. He has to perform against a big team. I think Oli has something to, because now there's a lot of these Oli out Oaks. I think he has something to prove, to say like.
No, it's a big game. It's a
to say,
big
like,
game.
I beat Newcastle well. We played well. I beat PSG, one of the best teams in the world, and now we can beat Chelsea. I think it's such an important game for both.
For
teams.
100%, for both of them.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to wrap it up there. Hope you guys enjoyed, and please feel free to let us know what you think in the comments below.